Yo, what's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of KJD Investor. This is yours truly, KJ. And without further ado, let's go ahead and hop into the portfolio. We're going to kick it off a little bit different today. Today, we're starting off in a traditional IRA. Y'all, we're sitting at $38,736.24. Up in the end of the day. By the end of the day, which is Friday, close of the market, we actually ended in the upward position. Usually, and this is a crazy thing, usually on Fridays, guys, the market ends down because it's more of a sell-off. I notice in the market, a lot of times on Fridays, people use Fridays as a sell-off day to collect gains that they made throughout the week. But we've been down so much throughout the week that people use this Friday to actually continue to build their wealth and to continue to buy and hold. Now, in the overnight, it looks like it's red, so somebody somewhere has been selling. But for the majority of the time, people actually invested and invested while the prices were low, like they are right now. The portfolio, my personal portfolio, went up $1,039.36 or 2.75% on today. In the overnight, it went down $38.47. Like I said, somebody doing some sell-off. The buying power is at $19.95.39. As we go down, I got an NVIDIA $145 cover call. Sitting pretty good right now as my expiration date draws closer. As long as the NVIDIA does not hit that $145 mark, I get to keep the premium that I've been paid, and I get to keep my shares of NVIDIA. Right now, NVIDIA is at $110 a share. So I had to put up 100 shares of NVIDIA for this cover call contract. Now, as you can see, oh yeah, I also got a question from one of my YouTube subscribers, man. Somebody asked me, I'm not sure exactly the name right now, but somebody asked me, why did I use my traditional IRA account in order to buy stocks and ETFs? Well, that's because I continue to buy and hold for the long term. I continue to use this account to save. This is like a retirement account. So I know a lot of you guys keep wondering, why do I got an investing account and a traditional IRA account? It's for tax benefits and tax purposes for when I rolled my money out of my 401k from my former job into my traditional IRA. I needed somewhere for that money to go without being penalized. And so if I would have put it in the investing account, it definitely would have been penalized. But since I rolled it over into a traditional IRA, it's not penalized. I continue to grow my money penalty-free and tax-free. All right. Right now, let's just look at some of the holdings in this particular portfolio. Like I said, 150 shares of NVIDIA right here at $110.70. SPLG is sitting at 61.12 shares. And right now, SPLG is up to $62.75. FTEC is at 14.10 shares. And right now, FTEC has skyrocketed to 154.69. MicroStrategy, I have 15 shares, and it's at $297.91. Taking a look at Costco, we'll click on it. Costco is sitting at $960 flat. So it dropped today, and then in the aftermarket, it dropped even more. But that's okay. Costco's not one of those heavy hitters like that. I really purchased Costco stock because that's where me and my wife likes to shop as far as buying things in bulk. We'll go to Costco. I'm a firm believer in that old saying that you got to invest in things that you know. I don't know much about a lot, but the things that I do know, about, I will invest in. I know Costco has a good support system. They're subscription-based type of retailer. They a good PE ratio as well. That's where I went and invested. I got 4 shares of Costco, market value $3,844.32. Average cost for me is $933.80. And right now, Costco is $960. So total return overall, $104.92. I'm up 2.81% in this position. Looking the dollar cost average into Costco, because they do cost a lot, is almost $1,000 per share, which it was before but it was like that before the crash of the market. But I'm thinking it'll get back to those levels again. AMD, I got 15 shares right now. They are $93.50 a share. AMD had a green day, but I am actually down in this position, $383.55, or 21.47%, because I bought AMD back when I thought it was a low cost of $119. But little did I know, I've been stuck holding AMD for a couple of months now, just being patient, continuing to be patient, just like I was for Luminar Technologies. I finally was able to get my money back and a profit out of Luminar Technologies when the market recovered. I had 200 shares when I realized that I was up in the position, when I was up in the position. And so I ended up selling 200 shares and getting out of that position altogether. And that's the exact plan I got for AMD. As soon as AMD reach over my $119.07 average cost, and I can get a little bit of profit from it, I'm going to be selling my 15 shares at AMD, because I only bought it just to kind of buy and hold, have some exposure to it, and then get a little profit from it when it was time to sell. That's my main reason why I have that particular stock. Okay, we also see that Palantir, Palantir is $88.52. It looks like it's in buying range for me, so I'll probably be purchasing some Palantir. Right now, I have 26.79 shares of Palantir. Market value is $2,372.30. Average cost is $75.94. Total return overall, $337.01, or a 16.56% return. Guys, Palantir was northwards when the market was up back on February 19th. That was the highest of the market in 2025. And Palantir was over $108 or $9 a share, something like that. And what has changed about the company from then to now? Absolutely nothing. It's been 47 and his tariffs. That's what caused the market to sell off. Palantir right now, if you ask me, is at a great sale. It's at a steal of a price at $88.52. And you just got to think about it. If Palantir was once trading at over $100 a share, and right now it's trading at $88 a share, then it's almost a $20 increase per share of every share that you buy of Palantir. So that's good. It's to the upside. Well, more like $12 per share extra, but you get what I'm trying to say. Next up, last in this traditional IRA was the Meta Platforms. I started a position in Meta Platforms in the traditional IRA account. Why? Because I had more dollars on the sideline in my traditional IRA account, and I wanted to put those dollars to work so they can work for me while I sleep, because that's ultimately one of the best ways to get the wealth is have your wealth into something, investing into something to kind of work for you while you're asleep. So you can always be making money. And that's what I decided to do when I put my money into Meta Platforms. Right now, Meta is at $542.61. It's down $3 today, and then down another 68 cents. I got 3.76 shares of Meta in this particular account. Market value was $2,044.96. Average cost was $637.32. And the total return right now is negative $356.90. Why aren't I stressing about it? Because, guys, Meta is not going to stay at $542. Before this thing went crazy, before 47 got in there and messed up with all these tariffs, Meta was at like $704 per share. So I know it's going to shoot back up to those heights. I know it's going to shoot back up to those numbers. So what do? I be patient, buy and hold, and wait for the return. Wait for the numbers to go up. And once they do, when you build wealth in the red, that's when you need to buy. And you collect wealth in the green, that's when you need to sell. And that's exactly what I'll be planning on doing. Taking a look into the investing account, here we go. Excuse me, I had to clear my throat. We're looking at $58,186.85. Today, my portfolio made over $1,245.16, or 2.19% in this particular portfolio. I'm not going to be before you too much longer, guys. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up. Coming on down, you guys see the crypto holding. Bitcoin is at 82,000. Doge is at 15.16 cents. Ethereum is at 15.46. And then Avalanche is 18.87. Everything in my investing account is green except for Meta and Siri. And so with that being said, look at Walmart. Oh, my goodness. Walmart jumped right back up to where it was before. It's at $92.76 now. Walmart was down to the $88, $84, $85 a share. And guess what your boy did? Dollar cost average on in there to get more shares. Because before, like I said, when the market was at an all-time high back on February 19th, Walmart was like $102, $103 a share. Nothing has happened between then and now to make the company a bad company. It's not a bad company. 47 just doing his tariff talk, going there messing everything up. So that's why that's why Walmart and the rest of the stock market came to a screeching halt or a crash for this past couple of weeks. All right. I got 112.82 shares of Walmart. Market value is $10,465.75. I'm clearly over 10K in Walmart. I got over 10K just in Walmart. Average cost $58.54. Total return right now, I got $3,861.34, or a 58.47% increase on the dollar. My goodness, Walmart is not playing. That's one of those stocks I told you guys about that's going to help me get the freedom where I can have the big three, more time, freedom, and choices for the things that I want to do in my life. That's why I invest. That's why we all should be investing, so we can build our financial future and get to where we want to get to faster and have freedom to enjoy the things that we want to enjoy in life. Also, another deal, Google is still on sale for $157.09. It went up over $4 today in the Richter scale. I got 13.07 shares of Google. Market value $2,053.61. Average cost was $144.41. And total return right now is $165.75, or 8.78%. Guys, I'm going to continue the dollar cost average into Google Class A and Class C. I bought some this past week. I'm going to buy some more this week. I'm going to continue the dollar cost average into Google. Why? Because it's one of those stocks that I feel like it's going to help get us to our financial destiny as we continue to grow and build our wealth. Apple the same way, Amazon the same way, Microsoft the same way. Guys, I'm going to tell you, the whole Magnificent Seven. I got all the Magnificent Seven except for Tesla. I sold my Tesla back when the stock finally had reached some appreciation and we were in the surplus. I finally sold my Tesla stock back then, but I haven't bought Tesla ever since. So my ETFs are doing good. LTEC at 154.69. SPLG, I got 241 shares right here. It's at 62.75. Like I said, these two ETFs going to take you to where you want to be. Mix in a little bit of DGRO. I got 19.30 shares of DGRO, $58.31. That's a great little side hustle stock right there. And then where's it at? Where's the big boy? Okay, here it is. SCHD, I got 221.84 shares of $25.36 a piece. SCHD is one of those dividend paying ETFs. It's like the king of dividends. And so I'm going to continue to buy and hold this one for the long term because it's going to help me bring back higher returns on my income. So that's that. Account still looking pretty good at $96,923 $0.42. We still got another 11, 12,000 over into the Fidelity high interest, high yield investing account over that way. And we're still moving in the right direction. So as the market continues to correct itself, our numbers, of course, should continue to go up. We should be back to higher highs and then even higher after that in no time, because it's time for us to get back on track of making money in the stock market, man. If you got any kind of questions, comments, concerns, drop them down below. This has been KJ the Investor. I appreciate you guys like always, giving y'all an update on my portfolio. Anything you want to say about your portfolio, any questions you got, you already know how to find me. You know how to hit me. Get at me in the comment box below. All right, until next time, this is KJ the Investor signing off. Peace.